Susie's right. We're here to talk about ONPASSIVE and the founding position. And it really isn't complicated, guys. This is very, very easy. It's not hard to understand. But Susie's also right that the founding position will be coming to an end in the next few weeks. And when it ends, you will not be able to become a founder regardless of what you offer Ash Mufareh. And Ash Mufareh is the CEO of ONPASSIVE. Whether it's $100,000, $1 million, you will not be able to become a founding member. It closes in a couple of weeks, and it is an extremely powerful position. So I'm going to go over ONPASSIVE. I'm going to go over the founding position. Very, very simple stuff to understand. Now, I've been online for 15 years, and I've known for a very, very long time that the online marketing, the online business is stacked against us. In fact, 97% of the people that come online and try and make a little bit of extra income to support the money that they're making now, it's really, really hard to do. If you don't have the skill sets, if you haven't spent a lot of time online, if you haven't learned what to do and how to do it, really, really hard to make a dollar online until ONPASSIVE. And we are all here for that one reason. Can I come online and can I subsidize my income? Really, it's as simple as that. But it's even better than that with ONPASSIVE. Not only can you subsidize your income, you can build an income, a residual income, and you can build wealth online. And when I heard those things, I got very, very excited about not only what ONPASSIVE could do for me, but what ONPASSIVE could do for those individuals that I talk to. So let's talk about ONPASSIVE, the corporation, just very, very quickly. It's important to understand that you're with a company that's going to have tremendous longevity. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. As you continue to explore ONPASSIVE, you're going to learn more and more and more about the company. The company was developed by Ash Mufareh. Ash Mufareh is the brain trust, the visionary behind ONPASSIVE. It is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology company, digital products online. Those digital products range anywhere from a automated marketing platform that has all the tools we use to market online, to an educational platform, to a HR platform, human resource platform, to a webinar platform. Really, ONPASSIVE has over 50 products right now and growing, and they are really the tools that people use online to do what they do, whether it's personal or business. And all of these tools that Ash has made, they're superior tools. They're built from the ground up. They're cutting edge technology. They are superior technology, superior products, whatever we're talking about. Here's the good part: at a lower price point. Ash's whole concept as he built ONPASSIVE was to give the global market, and we are a global company, tremendous value. And when they saw this value or see this value, they can't say no. Whatever they're using online, whether it's a webinar platform, whether it's educational, whether it's an autoresponder, whether it's an email address, whatever they're using online, when they see the products of ONPASSIVE, because they are superior at a lower price point, they can't say no. And because of that, millions of people will be flocking into ONPASSIVE as we go into the global launch of the products of ONPASSIVE. And by the way, we are in that process right now. The elimination of the founding position, Susie said the 22nd of June this month, should tell you how close we are to launching the products of ONPASSIVE to the world. And when that happens, that's when the individuals participating with ONPASSIVE will benefit in ways you can never imagine. So that is ONPASSIVE in a very, very short snippet. I know Andy and Dan and Susie will have more to add to that, and I'll let them do that. But what I want to focus on right now is what ONPASSIVE is going to do for you. This will give you an idea of how you're going to build that income, how you're going to build residual income, and how you're going to build wealth online. Again, this is really, really simple. I always narrow it down to 4 concepts. One, as you come in, is self-funding business. You'll pay once, you'll never have to go out of pocket again. Number 2, you will be forced to be successful. What does that mean? Everybody loves that term, but what does it mean? We're going to force you to make money. Now, when people hear that, they even like it more. I've never heard an argument against that. And the next 3 are product, customer, and volume. If you have tremendous products, superior lower price point, customers will flock in, which adds up to volume. And the sheer amount of volume that's going to be coming into ONPASSIVE is going to be unprecedented. And what does that do for you and I? It's how we get paid. This is primarily a customer-based business, even though we have the opportunity to participate with ONPASSIVE. But as customers come in, that's how we get paid. And we get paid a lot like a commission salesperson. You go out, you make a commission sales $100, you make 10%, you make $10 on that. But there's a caveat to that. ONPASSIVE takes it a step further. As you come in, and ONPASSIVE goes to work for each and every one of us, those individuals that are participating with ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is going to come in, they're going to build a marketing system, a sales platform for us. They're going to hook it up to AI. AI is one of the tools of ONPASSIVE, IT tool, digital tool of ONPASSIVE. They're going to hook it up to AI, artificial intelligence. All of a sudden, your business becomes 100% automated. What does that mean? ONPASSIVE is going to reach back into their IT tools and pull out the tool of traffic. All traffic is getting good, qualified eyes in front of the products of ONPASSIVE, having customers come in, love the product, love the cost, buy it, and use it. Now, along this whole journey, as customers are coming in, and again, ONPASSIVE is bringing these customers in. Along this whole journey, ONPASSIVE is managing all this. Again, 100% automated, 100% automated. And as they do that, the customer comes in, they manage them. The customer looks at the product, they manage them. The customer buys the product, they manage that. The customer uses the product, they manage that. We, as founding members of ONPASSIVE, those individuals participating with ONPASSIVE, all we have to do is come in and participate. ONPASSIVE is doing that work for us, okay? Now, how do we get to the point where ONPASSIVE is doing all of this for us? Again, we are very, very close to the global launch of the products of ONPASSIVE to the global market, okay? As ONPASSIVE launches the products to the global market, we will all come in, and initially, right now, we come in as founders, okay? The founding position is a 97 position. It's the position Susie talked about that will be eliminated the 21st of this month, June, okay? That's before the global launch of ONPASSIVE. Again, this payment is one-time payment. You'll come out of pocket once. You'll never have to come out of pocket again. This is an extremely powerful position because it locks you into the company of ONPASSIVE. It locks you into the pay structure of ONPASSIVE. There are many, many other bonuses within the founding position. Some of them Ash hasn't even shared with us, but it's extremely powerful, and it puts you in that position to be able to develop that income, residual income, and wealth. This position has been available for about the last 3.5, 4 years, okay? June 22nd, it's done, guys. You cannot come in. And again, it doesn't matter what you offer Ash Mufareh, 100,000, 1 million, 5 million, 10 million. He will not let you become a founding member. Now, the founding members of ONPASSIVE, they are family. Ash considers them partners in the business and family. And what he's going to be doing for them is going to be extraordinary. So as we go into the global launch, the founders will come in, they'll pay a subscription fee or pay for a package, not sure which one it's going to be. Those prices will be between $200 and $300, we believe. Ash is going to share that with us probably in the next couple of weeks, I would think. And as you do that, you get all the products of ONPASSIVE. This is where ONPASSIVE goes to work for you. ONPASSIVE will put together the marketing platform, the sales platform, hook it up to AI, start to drive traffic, bring customers in, and manage everything. And then as those customers land in your organization, and we all have our own little business that ONPASSIVE will be growing for us, as those customers land in your organization, you get paid for them. Again, like a commission salesperson. The only difference is ONPASSIVE is doing all the work. Now, in ONPASSIVE, we have people that come in that want to share ONPASSIVE and build their own business. You can't do that. It's not necessary. As you come into ONPASSIVE, you don't have to sell, you don't have to buy, you don't have to recruit, period. You don't have to do any of that. But if that is your forte, if that is what you want to do, you can do that and build your organization. Why would you want to do that? The only reason you want to do that is because it cuts time frames. Now, you've only got about 2 weeks for the founder position, so there's not much time left. But regardless of what you do, if you come in and share ONPASSIVE, whether you come in and you don't share ONPASSIVE, but continue to learn and engage in ONPASSIVE, everybody in ONPASSIVE, over time, will get to that place, again, guaranteed success, where you don't worry about finances. So the product's superior. Because of that, customers will come in because it's a lower price point, superior product. Let's just talk about volume very, very quickly. Again, this is very, very simple, guys. It's not hard to understand. When we look at the sheer volume that ONPASSIVE is going to bring in when they release the products to the world, again, this is easy to understand. Let's take this platform we're on right now. This is a webinar done by Zoom, okay? ONPASSIVE will have their own webinar platform. It's called OConnect. It is superior than Zoom. Zoom is an antiquated technology, and OCademey just blows it out of the water. Now, we have technicians that are in ONPASSIVE. They are founding members of ONPASSIVE that have looked at Zoom and OConnect. And what they tell us, and these guys are really, really good, they believe the first year ONPASSIVE will take 95% of the people away from Zoom. And it's just because of how good the products are of ONPASSIVE. Now, Zoom last year did $2.3 billion worth of revenue. And imagine 90% of that coming into ONPASSIVE. And here's the really, really cool thing. Mufareh has a heart to serve, and he told us early on that he wanted to share the majority of the wealth with the founding members of ONPASSIVE and those individuals that come in and become independent resellers of the IT product. And that is the process. We come in, we pay the subscription fee or the packet, click a button, become independent resellers of the IT product. Now we're not only founders and customers, but independent resellers of the IT product. We need that title so ONPASSIVE can pay us. But Ash said he's going to share the majority of the wealth coming into ONPASSIVE with us. How do you develop an income? How do you develop residual income? How do you develop wealth? You partner up with an individual that doesn't want the wealth only for himself, but he wants to share it with those individuals that have come in, become founding members of ONPASSIVE, and he wants you to succeed, guarantee success. So as you look at $2.3 billion and we get 95% of that market, it's a lot of revenue coming into ONPASSIVE, but it's even better than that. If you take 4 products of ONPASSIVE, I'll do this very, very quickly, and then I'll turn it back over to Susie. If you take 4 products of ONPASSIVE, let's take OConnect, the webinar platform. Let's take OStaff. Let's take OTraffic and OCademey. Those 4 products with the companies that are servicing those niches right now, and that's a webinar platform, HR platform, educational platform, and a traffic platform. Those companies that are servicing those niches right now bring in $483 billion in revenue a year. How much of that of ONPASSIVE is going to take? 10%? $48 billion? 20, 25, 30, 50%. The first year, I don't know, maybe it's 10, 15, 20%. Over the course of time, they're going to take a massive amount of that market. That's the kind of revenue that's going to be coming into ONPASSIVE when we have a CEO in Mufareh who wants to share that revenue with you and I. So ONPASSIVE, very, very simple to understand. Now, the corporate side is very, very complex, guys. It really is. And I'm sure Andy and Dan might talk a little bit about that, and Susie. But the side that Ash made for you and I to participate with ONPASSIVE, to participate with everything ONPASSIVE, very, very simple. You come in, you go out of pocket once. The fees that I mentioned, you'll pay it once. You'll never have to go out of pocket again. The subscription fee of the package, that is a monthly fee, but the preceding months will be paid from the proceeds we make with ONPASSIVE. Very, very simple. You'll pay once, never have to go out of pocket again. For success, product, customer, and then volume. If you understand those concepts, that's what Mufareh has done, and he's done it better than anybody I've ever seen. So we're all in a very, very unique position to take advantage of ONPASSIVE, to take advantage of everything in ONPASSIVE. Keep it simple. Think about those concepts, and then come on in, become a founding member. There's so much more to ONPASSIVE, guys. There really is. Again, the founding position closes June 21st, right in there. So if you're interested, get back with the person that brought you to this meeting and get them to give you their registration link. You can come in and become a founding member. Believe me, it'll be the best decision you ever made, and you will not be disappointed. So that's ONPASSIVE, very simple. Here it is.